Hey, thanks for clicking on the video. In this video, we're going to finish up the welding on the 71 Demon, and I think that might be it. Just welding, maybe bodywork, I don't know. As you can see, I'm doing a little bit of filler work behind me. But I think this video we're going to finish up the welding, and then I'll do another video of putting the filler on. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for subscribing and liking the videos. We're at 120 subscribers, and I think just a few days ago we were only at 100. So 20 subscribers in a couple days, that might be an all-time high for me. So thank you so much, and you guys keep subscribing and watching videos, and I'll keep putting them out. So let's get on to the video now. All right, so I'm going to make a pattern for this floor patch here. I'm just using masking paper, laying it down in here. Got a pencil, a marker, razor blade, straight edge, a T. So I'm just going to, which I'm almost 100% going to spill over everything. I'm just going to get this piece of paper cut down, get a decent pattern going. There's a couple beads in it and a couple like radius bends. A few little notches, which might make it a little difficult, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So I just took the pencil and I traced out the flat area of the floor. So there's two beads there. Alright, so there's a rough pattern. I probably don't need quite that much steel going up here. Maybe I do. Round it off a couple areas. Alright, so there's the pattern. And I'm just going to transfer this pattern to the piece of steel I cut out here. My head's cut off, but you guys know I got a head. Just gonna wipe it down with the acetone quick just to get any oil or dirt off and kind of save my markers a little bit. Holy moly. You're back, that's stupid. I should have done that the whole time. Alright, decided to move off the Challenger. It's a little bit of an expensive workbench, so I'm just going to work at getting this pattern transferred over to the sheet metal. I've got a center punch here too, so I can knock some reference marks in and then use the ruler to kind of connect the dots too. So that's what I'm gonna start going at. Alright, got my panel here. Might have to do a couple passes. I'm not sure how deep I'll be able to get this bead put in here, but give it a shot. Okay, so there's the start of it. I'm gonna drop it in, check the angles. I think that might need to come up a little bit more. I'll hammer and dolly this stuff, cleaning it up a little. Alright, so I got it fitted not bad. A couple of spots I got to fine tune. I ran through the bead roller, got the shape, and then I was just beating on it with a hammer. I wasn't doing any fancy techniques or nothing like that. Just kept kind of hammering dolly and rounding the edges and running it through the bead roller, smooth it out, and so it's sitting pretty close there now. My battery's low, so I'm going to plug this thing in, let it charge up a bit, and then I'll get it fitting a little bit better, and then we'll cut out some of the steel, trim this thing up a bit, and then start welding it in. Right now I got just one self-tapper holding it in. It's not too bad. A little bit of gap here. It actually is supposed to sit up off the brace up top here a little bit, but I should have counted for the floor. It must have been sitting a little high on the floor, even though it was screwed down. It must have sitting a touch high, so when I drew the line, it raised. Okay, so I cut way too much of this panel off. Frick. That's annoying. Looks like a 1/4 inch gap there. Well, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. What I might do is take this off, slide the patch back just a touch, tighten up all the gaps at the back, and then I'll add a strip up through here or something like that. Yeah, that's frustrating, man. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna figure out what I'm doing and then I'll bring you back. Alright, so I was thinking about adding some extra steel to it, but it's such a pain. Like to add a 1/4 inch or to add a little bit more and try and trim it back, but you add a bit here and I need a little bit here. I just feel like it'll take forever. And keep in mind there's braces under here. So what I'm wondering, do I take a saw cut or whatever, zip cut through the spot weld holes right over top of the brace so I can slide the patch back a 1/4 inch, still be over top of the flange, and then I can cut it up here almost like quartering it and just stretch it out a little bit, and then I can just weld it up solid over top of that brace, and then you won't be able to see it from the bottom. I won't have a bunch of extra welding and finishing to do up here. I'm wondering if that's the way to do it. The only issue I see with it is my beads line up pretty good with the factory beads. So if I cut it and then try and move it, my factory beads aren't going to match as good. It's very windy out. That would definitely fix the back half. I bumped you. So if I cut the back half, slid it back so it's touching, and I could slide the front up a little bit too, side to side would be an issue still because of the beads. If I cut it and slide it too far, the beads aren't going to line up. I could cut it on the outside of the bead and move it over, but then it's not over top of the flange, like the support underneath the flange of the whatever body mount or whatever. All right, I think that's what I'm going to do. At least it's a solution, and it's not going to set me back a ton of time. I'm going to pull the welder over. I'm going to give this a little slice, slide it back. And then we'll start welding up. Oh yeah. Alright. What I'm going to do, I'm going to push it as far ahead as I can. Give her a couple tacks. Tack it where it's close. Because right there, looks like I could do all this side, all across the front. Then I'll have a little gap here and a gap here. So then after I get it tacked all along here, I can put my cut in here, and I can also do a cut up this line here and just slide this up. I'll have to weld that solid and really good because you'll be able to see it from the bottom, but it's not that big of a deal. So I got my settings turned down fairly low, or my heat low. I got my wire speed a little higher to keep the heat down, because I'm obviously going to be bridging a little bit of a gap in this couple of spots, so that will prevent me from burning that edge away. Hey, I just wanted to take a quick little break from welding in this floor patch here, and remind you guys to subscribe to the channel and to like the video and leave me a comment. I like talking to you guys in the comments. It's been fun, and it helps the videos gain a little bit more traction. So if you could do that for me, that'd be great. And yeah, I was also going to say the reason I decided to just make the panel rather than put a full floor in is the floor is pretty good further back. And then I was looking at buying the front patch panels, but honestly, they were like, I think they were like $200 US, and they were not that nice. Like, they were really similar to what I'm making, kind of thing, for that kind of money, that just seems crazy to me. So I just decided to make them, and I don't even know if I have an hour in making them. So we're less than $100 per side kind of thing, and we're making the same patch that they're selling. So yeah, that's what I decided to do. Anyways, I'll get back into putting this floor patch in. So yeah, if you could like and subscribe to the channel, that'd be great. All right, let's get back to her. Nothing to her but to do her. Getting crazy in here. Oh, there's a seam there, except for it goes in there, of course. But so I just split the panel over top of that seam, and I'll weld it.
Yeah, that works. Maybe there's a brace underneath there, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That's good.
Alright, so I've been kind of tying up some odds and ends on this thing. I patched the the passenger side floor. I haven't done the driver's side yet. Just want to get all the little bits of welding done, and then I'll do the floor. On the driver's side, I did a quick little skim of mud on the passenger side quarter just to see what it would kind of turn out like, and blocked it off. I think I showed the skim. I didn't show any of me blocking it off yet, but I'll give you a little tour of that later. But yeah, so right now I got to weld in the trunk latch. We have the marker light for the other side. I'm not sure if I'm going to show you that because I think I've got footage of the passenger side. And I've got to cut this hole out of the trunk floor so that the gas tank fill mat can go down through. Yeah, just a bunch of little odds and ends. So I just want to tie them all up. I'll do the front. I'm going to hang the driver's side door, do a skim of mud on like the main body. I still have to work on the hinges, get them stiffened up from flopping around for the hood, and I'll throw the hood and fenders on and start getting all the gaps up front good and start filling and smoothing everything out. Let's weld this in. That's hot still. I'm still at it, patching up all the little spots. I did the trunk latch support, did a little patch on the inner wheel well here. Where the windshield is here, there's a bunch of urethane and held some moisture and rotted out this edge. But it's pretty solid regardless, so I just put a quick little 90 patch in there. Took a shrinker stretcher to it and actually just a stretcher, and just stretched it to pick up this line nicely. And then I'm going to do a similar patch like this on the front of the cowl. I'll show you that too. I've already said this, but I'm trying to just get everything, all the last little tiny bit of welding done, and then I'll do the trunk or the floor pan. Yeah. What else do I have to do? The side of the cowl. Floor. Oh, a little spot on the inner fender spot where the battery tray goes up to. It was holding moisture there, so it rotted out behind that. And then I got to put the marker light in on this side. But you've probably already seen footage of the marker light on that side and the floor on this side, so I might not include that in the video just to kind of keep it short, but we'll see. Maybe I will. Who knows? I don't know. Alright, that's all I have for you this time. I really appreciate you guys watching. The next video will be doing some filler work on this thing, which I'm sure will be popular. Yeah, like and subscribe to the video, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.